Hello and blessings to all of you. In this video I'm going to share with you my experience of working as a warehouse operative at Evri in Bridgend, South Wales. Evri is a well-known delivery company working for major retail brands such as Boohoo and Next, and they typically deliver to the customers purchasing online. My job was to basically stand on a conveyor belt, so it was a production line type of layout setup. You would basically stand next to the conveyor belt line with other workers there, and you would wait until a delivery truck came in and opened its container and unloaded all the parcels within the container onto the conveyor belt, and you would then have to go pick up the parcels, and they were of different size, length and weight. So some would be small and light, others would be bulky and heavy, so it would be no more than 50 to 20 kilos at the heaviest ones, and that was quite rare. Mostly it was quite light. I would say most 70 to 80% was under 5 kilograms, but it definitely helps if you're somebody who's accustomed to being active and moving and lifting small weights before going to apply and work there. Most of the staff on the warehouse production line, they were agency workers of all ages and ethnicities, and the managers tended to be obviously were every employees as well as the admin staff, and that was pretty much it. The warehouse contains a canteen area with vending machines, but there's no hot canteen, so if you want to bring your own food you have to maybe use a microwave if you like to eat hot food when you're on your break. The pay was just minimum wage because I was a agency worker at the time, and the length of the shifts was mostly 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. But because they were regularly busy, you would be expected to be asked to work overtime, which usually was a couple of hours more. So instead of 8 hours, you most likely would be working for 10 hours. But the job, didn't require a lot of training. It was, quite a simple job. The tasks were quite simple in picking up. You just needed to be somebody who's accustomed to working hard, who's not afraid of working in a noisy, busy environment. And if you're somebody who can handle that, or you've experienced that and feel comfortable, then I would definitely encourage you to apply. And obviously Evri used to be called MyHermes, and they rebranded about 4 or 5 years ago. So just bear that in mind. And I would like to know if you ever worked there, what your experience was, and if you're working there, how you're finding it. Would you recommend it? Or indeed, if you work for any other logistics and delivery fulfillment company, does this experience resonate with you? I would be happy to read the feedback in the comment section.